All right, hey everybody, welcome to the VIP fan club on Patreon. I am doing stories behind the songs that I wrote, and this one is for McConaughey. So, it's off Shake, Rattle, and Roll. It's on the back there. It's kind of backwards, but it's all good. This is a song that took me about 2 or 3 years to write. I had the idea for the song, and most of the stuff I write, pretty much all the stuff I write, is basically just stuff out of my own life. Like Chasing the Sun was literally something that we said because we always went south during the winter to tour and to live. And so, everything from island life, is just about living in the islands. So this is more of the same. It's, I've always had, not really a man crush, but just a lifestyle crush on Matthew Mcconaughey. I mean, obviously, he's a famous actor, but I always followed him because I thought it was so cool that he lived, when he was obviously a multimillionaire, living in an Airstream trailer on a cliff in Malibu overlooking the ocean so that he could work out and surf every day, when he could have obviously lived in a mansion somewhere. And I just kind of throw in references to him surfing, him doing the really bad movie Surfer Dude, which so I reference, I'm gonna shoot Surfer Dude 2. I reference living on the beach in Malibu and an Airstream, all that stuff. It's kind of a takeoff of I've Got a Girl Crush by that, I think it's Little Big Town. The first line, I got a guy crush, that's how they start their song, is I got a girl crush. And then the bridge is just kind of like, they say there's more to life than fortune and fame, but I'd like to test it for myself if it's all the same, basically saying that I want to live like McConaughey. And a really cool little side story to this is that, so I had the idea, I tried to write it a few times over like 2 years, and it just kind of, it didn't work. So I had it going in my head, percolating in my head for a couple years. And then I finally just wrote it one time. We were in Nashville, and I wrote it in this really dark bedroom. I just remember that at what we call the laundry house, where our place in Nashville, because it has a washer and dryer in the kitchen. And the coolest thing is, side story, is that Smidge, we were in Costa Rica, right? Imagine this. I had written the song, but I didn't tell her yet. So we went all the way to Costa Rica from, I don't know if we went from Nashville or from South Florida, but we're in the middle of nowhere. We're taking a 7-hour hike to go to a waterfall on these deserted beaches in Montezuma, Costa Rica. And I stopped to lay down on this big tree because there's shade right on the beach and there's a little river coming out. And she says to me, it was the craziest thing. I remember I'm laying down and she goes, "Oh, it's kind of like we're living like McConaughey." And she had no idea that I had written this song. She knew that I was, just thought that he had the coolest lifestyle. But I jumped up and whipped around. I'm like, how did you know that I wrote that song? She's like, what are you talking about? So I told her right there on the beach in the middle of nowhere in Costa Rica. I'm like, yeah, I wrote this song called, and that's exactly how it goes, Living Like McConaughey. She said those exact words. So that's enough talking about this song. I'm gonna play it. Guess I got a guy crush, wanna be romance. Feels kinda weird to say, no, I don't really care, 'cause it's alright, alright, alright. Gonna hit my phone, goes all night. Surf around the world out to California. surfer dude too. Cause it's alright, alright, alright. Gonna hit my phone, goes all night. Surf around the world out to California, yeah. Live like McConaughey. Hey, 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 come on. Say there's more to life than fortune and fame. I'd like to test it for myself, and if it's all the same. It's alright, alright, alright. Gonna hit my phone, goes all night. Surf around the world up to California, yeah. It's alright, alright, alright. Gonna hit my phone, goes all night. Surf around the world out to California, yeah. Live like McConaughey. Hey, 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 hey. All right. There you go. McConaughey, written by this guy, Tim Charron. Thanks for watching.